I wear a kada in my hand always. It's a Shiva's kada, so I always wear that in my hand. So people have definitely asked me that what is that, and I say that I am Hindu, so that represents my religion. So I have seen more people getting intrigued by it and asking me more questions. Oh yeah, I've seen many people wearing it. What's the significance of it? Or like, oh, I've heard the name of Shiva. Who is Shiva? So like people ask intriguing questions as in they want to know more about the religion rather than thrashing a religion or rather than bad mouthing it or even just ignoring it. I've had more people taking interest in Hinduism and asking me questions about Hinduism. That I told one of the guys that I'm from Mumbai. He's like, oh, that's the city of Ganeshas. I have seen that on TV. I like that festival. So he wanted to know more about Ganesh Chaturthi. So I explained it to them. I showed him photos of me in Ganesh Chaturthi. I showed him Lal Bagh Raja photos, and he was really intrigued. And he said, sometime next year I might come to India with you. You're gonna take me to India. I want to see this festival firsthand. So for me, it has been a very pleasant experience till now. People want to know more about Hinduism rather than trashing it, or what people in India believe that being a Hindu out there in UK is pretty hard. Trust me, it's not that hard. Yes, one thing that's hard is as far as I know, there are no temples in Bournemouth and Poole area. The nearest temple is in Southampton. That's around 1.5 hours away from where I live. So at the moment, the Bournemouth, Poole, and Christchurch community, we have a Indian community, is signing a petition to get a temple in Bournemouth. But yes, at that point, when it gets to a more political or government stage, as in where there are things like temples and stuff that needs to be made by the council and not the people, I think there are some places where, yes, kind of Hindu temples and things are being ignored. Because when you look at the population, I wouldn't say that just give us Hindu temples, or I wouldn't say that why are there mosques and why are there churches and not Hindu temples. I would say, okay, whatever you have given to them, the mosques, the churches, everything is fine. I don't care about that. Let them have that. But why can't we have a Hindu temple as well?
Right.
When you look at the population of Bournemouth right now, definitely the most number of people living in Bournemouth are Christians. That's not a surprise to anyone. But then on second number, earlier it was Muslims, and now it's still Muslims, but Hindus are very close. It's like the second place is almost 55-45 or 60-40, 60% Muslims, 40% Indian. It's almost that close. So when there is such large amount of Indians and so many Hindus in Bournemouth, then why don't we have a temple here yet? Why are we having to sign a petition and submit a petition to you, submit the petition to the council to make a temple? Why can't they just make a temple? I'm sure they know the surveys. They know majority of Indians are Hindus, and the amount of Indians you see on the road is insane. After the January intake, you go on road, every second guy, every second girl is Indian. So if
Wow.
they know there are so many Indians, then why don't they construct a temple? Why are we having to sign a petition to make a temple?
So from becoming more of a person who was curious of crime and terrorism, you've become more of a Hindu ambassador who's getting into the diplomatic activities, living the diplomatic activities and signing petitions and taking a lead on that.